Well, I'm back. Um, what a week. This week is definitely trying my patience, I won't lie. Um, it is now Wednesday. Uh, we got a little bit of snow coming this morning, so got up early just to come out and drink a coffee and chill out and wait to see what's gonna happen. So far, nothing. Been out for probably about an hour. It keeps getting pushed back, the start time. The radar is really bad today. So it might not even add up to anything. This might be all for nothing, but it's not. Not a big deal. Not super early. Just early enough to be a pain, I guess. Um, yeah, so it's Wednesday. So I didn't get. Let's just say this week's been a challenge. It's been rough. There's a lot going on work wise. Anyway, here we sit and wait for some snow and see if we're going to do anything else today or not. It's only calling for 2 to 4. I might even just leave here in a minute. I think I saw some salters out, so we might be alright, but if the sun comes up at the right time, we shouldn't have to do too much with this. Yeah, I didn't record anything yesterday. Yesterday was chaotic, to put it mildly. I had so much on between a couple of projects going, and then I had also booked myself for a few visits for some new customers because the calls just aren't stopping, and it's getting busier and busier. So between the new customers, the existing customers, and then the two jobs that were on yesterday, I don't think I had 10 minutes to stop and even think. By the time the end of the day came, I didn't even feel like doing anything. So I just left. That happens some days, I guess. The important thing to remember is not every day is like that. So we get through them. We get through them slowly. But yeah, nothing. Nothing at all yet. I'm supposed to be here already. Anyway, we'll touch back in later, probably on that other job if it goes today. I'd like to update you on that other one. See how the operator's been making out on that one. I haven't been up there in a little bit, so it'd be nice to see what's happening there and see how it's shaping up. I had some ideas for it that I conveyed to the crew that was there the last couple days, so I'm hoping that they've implemented what I was envisioning so that one can get buttoned up. I do see a couple of flakes starting to come now. Nothing serious though. Anyway, I will check back in later. Well, it added up. Not super surprised given the radar we were given. It was a little all over the place, but the one thing it did say was we were definitely going to get some accumulation, so we have been kind of just giving everything a little scrape, keeping some laneways open. A lot of forklifts out in this area where I'm working at, so it requires a bit even when it's not a lot of snow. It's really, it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's enough that it needs to be scraped. So that's what we're doing. The roads are covered. Roads are slippery, so yeah, I mean, it is what it is. that's about all I can say about that. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, see how long it lasts. Saying 11 o'clock possibly to stop, but it's still coming down pretty good right now, so who knows what the actual will be. I guess we'll see when it stops. It stops. That's all I can say. It's Nova Scotia. Who knows when it's going to stop? And who knows when it's going to stop for the year? I really wish this wasn't happening right now, but I mean, not too much I can do about it. It's Nova Scotia. Spring in Nova Scotia. Spring in Nova Scotia means snow. Not a lot, but enough that it's a pain. So we'll keep scraping away and cleaning stuff up and see how the rest of the day goes. Try to find my pass. Got a couple of guys out today again, so a bit of shuffling around as far as bodies and places. There's another job that had to continue today regardless of the weather, so we're short some bodies out here with me, which I understand. It does suck, but I do understand. Just means it's going to be a little bit of extra scraping on my part to make sure everything gets done. Yeah. Nova Scotia. Some days I think I should have been born in Florida, but then I remember I don't really like a lot of heat either, so I'm fussy. If I could have late spring, early summer, and fall as the only seasons, I'd be quite happy, but that's not going to happen. But if you guys know of any place that's like that, let me know, because I would love to move there. All right, I'll check back in a little bit. Well, we're back. That's over. Short and sweet, just like I like snow to be. Didn't require too much, just a little bit of shoveling off some walkways and scraping up some snow and lay a little bit of salt, but it's already up to 0 degrees now. Blue sky is starting to peek out in some areas, so I would say we are good. Nothing else is going to stick now at this point anyway, so just going around checking a couple of things, making sure the other sites got done, and then it's back to the office, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings.